my name is Gemma Page and I'm talking to you from Orchid Furniture's Stockbridge store in Hampshire, and I'm going to talk to you today about Chinese antiques and buying Chinese antique furniture. I've got a lovely example here which shows a typical Chinese sideboard which can be found all over China. Now when we go to our suppliers, they've been buying from the provinces in the north and the south and the east and the west, and they visit villages which might have exactly the same carpenter serving several villages, and the painters are also travelling from village to village painting furniture. So we often see old antique furniture which we would expect to be totally unique. We often see similar pieces with similar hand paintings, similar styles. The drawers might be at the bottom instead of the top, and similar configurations, but the character is the same and we love it all anyway, so we often buy several pieces that are pretty much the same. Now, the way you can tell the difference between such quality pieces of the old Chinese furniture that's been beautifully lacquered and handmade are the simple touches. Firstly, of course, the solidity of the wood and how thick the wood is, but also when you open the doors you'll get a sort of satisfying heavy piece of wood that's been beautifully finished, and when you shut it, you know it's a good heavy piece. And this ticket here actually indicates that this is an old piece because it's a certificate of provenance, and every piece of antique furniture we sell comes with one of these, which shows exactly what the piece is made of, where it's come from, which province, its original age or approximate age, and a picture of the piece so you can see that it belongs to that particular piece. Now, Chinese furniture, sideboards and cabinets particularly, is not made with bolts and screws and nails. It's made with proper tenon joins and dowels, so that it will always be as it was originally, even though a lot of the backs have been replaced, and when there's drawers they replace the drawers as well, or certainly the backs and the bottoms, but the framework, the carcass, will always be held together with dowels and joints that will move with age, with heat, with light, with sunshine, with damp, with different humidity levels. The piece will keep moving, and that's totally normal. So if you've got an old piece of Chinese furniture, do not worry if you see the wood moving, because that's what it's supposed to do. And a perfect example of how well these pieces are made, this piece dates back to the early 1900s, is, as with all Chinese cabinets, the doors simply remove very easily, like that, and which makes it, for practical purposes, very easy to use to load with media units or boxes or other large contents. And the shelves are always removable, so again you can take the shelf out, nothing is bolted in or screwed in, leaving these pieces is very versatile. The decoration I'm going to talk about at a later date, because all the decoration has meanings and it's normally fascinating and telling. So the final point to talk about with old furniture is the lacquer, and Chinese lacquer is hand mixed, it's hand applied, and then it's hand finished. It's not sprayed, and a lot of imitation antiques that are probably in lower price brackets are sprayed, and they are made of cheaper woods, not solid woods, so they won't have that satisfying chunkiness to them and weight to them, and the lacquer doesn't have the depth of hand applied lacquer. Spray lacquer looks like a spray on colour, whereas the way they finish them, they can put on this sort of crackle effect. You've got a bit of the bare wood showing through, and that will all be the original wood, and they will have just restored the colour and brought it back to its former glory, and then they will leave the decoration on the doors, which I referred to earlier, and I'll talk about that in another video. So either come to our Stockbridge store here near Winchester, or our London store, or visit our website at orchidfurniture.co.uk, and we hope you enjoy buying Chinese antique furniture.